What's going on, y'all? It's JP Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming at you with some more GOAT format gameplay. Today, we're answering the question, how good is Earth Aggro? And we're mainly answering this question for myself. I've never played this deck before. I have seen it around. And if you guys watched the last video, you know I've kind of been on Warriors as my main deck since I hopped into GOAT format. And while I like it, it doesn't quite feel perfect. So I'm kind of on a search for a main deck. This is a natural evolution of Warriors. We've got some Warrior components in here, so we're going to take it for a test run and see how it feels, see how it does by playing a couple matches. But before that, let's go ahead and cover the deck list. So this deck is kind of an amalgamation of a few different Earth Aggro lists that I've seen, but we'll kind of talk about it as we go through it. Starting off Triple Goblin Attack Force, very big guy. Triple Gigantes, something like that. This might be the best non-generic card in the deck. You can banish any Earth to summon it, and it's a heavy storm effect if destroyed by battle, so it can be very tough for your opponent to out without minusing, at least by battle anyway, and it's big at 1900, so this card is fantastic, really glues the deck together. Double DD Assailant. I think the standard in Earth Aggro lists is 3 of this, but one of the lists that I saw, I think on Echo Yu-Gi-Oh's channel, the first place Earth Aggro list, was playing 2. And I kind of agree with the logic. We already have DD Warrior Lady plus these. That's 3 banishing effects. 1700 is good, but it's not quite as good as summoning like a Goblin Attack Force or something. So I'm totally cool going down on 2 and fitting in some other cool monsters here like Giant Rat, which can tutor out Lily, Exiled Force, or Mystic Swordsman level 2. Can be very nice to crash into something, and Injection Fairy Lily can out anything pretty much. Anything relevant by attack, so really nice to have access to that. Exiled Force, same thing, and of course Mystic Swordsman, countering any flips that you might run into, and I kind of like leading on this because the recruiters, they always get you a plus, which just feels really nice. We're on Breaker and Tribe, just 2 really good cards, and Double Gravekeeper Spy. This is another inclusion from that Echo YGO first place list, and I just really like it. Setting it, it gives you some defense so that you're not always having to be necessarily super aggressive if you're playing into something, but yeah, we're going to test it, see how it feels. We got Trinity here, Duo, Charity, Pot, Heavy Storm, MST, of course, Double Knock, Prima, really good with the Exiled Force, but you're also just bringing back a bunch of different strong monsters, so feels pretty good. Double Rhoda to get the Warriors, you can get the Attack Force, get the Exiled Force, the Mystic, the Warrior Lady, etc. Mind Control Smashing Ground, this is kind of one of the amalgamation parts. I've seen lists play this, I've seen lists play this. I think 2 of this is the standard, so I just opted to play 1 and 1 and put 1 and 1 on the side deck, and hopefully we draw the right one when we need it. Snatch, Called, also great to bring back a lot of good stuff. Triple Dust Tornado. I was on this with Warriors as well, and I like it even more here because this deck is even more aggressive, and so clearing the way of back row that you might run into is just really, really valuable. Mirror Force, Ring, Torrential, Double Dust Shoot as well. In the side, we've got Cypher, Grandmarg, Jinzo, Triple Tiger King Wanghu as an Earth, obviously, Book of Moon, Cold Wave. I really like the inclusion of this, just being able to lock down and not have to worry about back row, so you can go for a game shot. Mind Control and Smashing Ground, of course. Double Mystic Walk for the burn matchup. 1 Sakuretsu Armor, which was in the main, just kind of drops to the side. Honestly, might want something else here, not really sure. And then Return for Chaos matchups when they banish all your stuff and you just summon it right back and kill them. And of course, in the extra deck, a bunch of monsters that we are never going to summon. So with that said, let's go ahead and hop into match number 1. All right, you guys, we are in match number 1 versus Philip55. We'll drop a good luck, have fun to our opponent here. And it looks like we're going to be starting going second. Our opponent's on a 55 card deck. So hopefully too inconsistent to do anything to us, but we'll see. Starting with Rat, I like it. We have a flip out, which is great. He sets something, Dust Tornado, Pot. It's a pretty good start. Okay, 2 flip outs. That's good. Yep. I don't think any reason, especially with the second one, not to fire off the knock. Apprentice Magician. Okay, okay. We'll go ahead and pot. Another Rat and a Rhoda. We're not playing like Zalug or anything, so I don't think we really need to use this Rhoda. I think we just get in for Rat. Because... Okay, nice. Drops the U2. Because if he outs this, we can get something. If he outs this as well, we have our Gigantes live. So we'll just do this. Also, apologies, you guys. These summer allergies are killing me, so if you hear me take deep breaths every now and then, that's why. Skilled. Okay, yep. MST. That's a fantastic trade for us. Return. Okay. That's half. Okay. Doesn't it die in the end phase? Banish all monsters that were special summoned. Yeah, I don't know about that. But sure, maybe he's got a plan. Okay, you can put a counter, though. So that's going to be, what, 2 counters on this? Is he playing Dark Magician? Yeah, so he'll have 2 counters. Okay. This banishes and doesn't destroy. But if he's got another spell, I mean, that's 3. He can theoretically swing for a good amount of damage here. Monster Gate. Okay. That makes some sense. Oh, boy. Well, it's just MST or Monster Gate, which I guess does loop, but I'm not crazy about this. Hopefully we don't die, which we shouldn't because we can just grab Injection Fairy Lily with this, so that feels pretty good. But that is 3 on this. Yep, Dark Magician. Seems like a pretty solid start for our opponent, but this is an aggro deck, and he's put himself very, very low. Okay, so we can attack over this for like 900. That gets him down fairly low. We can Exiled Force the other one. That's 14. 1500 or less in attack position. Oh, yeah, this banishes, right? Right. Okay, that does get rid of that. Totally overlooked that effect. I'm usually scooping when this thing comes down for Reasoning Gate. Okay. So, not as good of a position as we want to be in. This is tough because if we grab... We can't really just summon this or we'll take some damage. I think we have to grab an Exiled Force here or something. Okay, he's cool with this. We could get an Assailant, but he's got a lot on the board right now. This doesn't attack over because Dark Magician is too big. I think we just grab this. That could be another return, which would be bad, but I think we just kind of have to go for this and take out this. Because then we can at least get value off of our Giant Rat. And I think we set 2. Since he set 1, I feel okay with this. Maybe this makes him back off a little bit. Cool. Don't think he's going to be setting too much. So, like, I'd rather keep that, but I'm cool with an MST there. He needs 1600. Okay, cool. We're not out of it yet. But we're still not in a great spot. Okay. That is a good start. I do think I'm going to set that. If he has a knock, we just kind of lose. But I don't want to take the 1100 on the rat because we can't get the Lily to out that anyway, so I think we have to set this. Knock would be very, very good. Graceful. That's a good start. Okay, Soul Release. Interesting that that's in the main. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense, right? It's a return deck, so... Light Hex Sealed Fusion. What in the world? I am not upset about this, I don't think. Like, I like the Gigantes, but this isn't bad. Snatch Steal Gone is great. Meta Gone is great. Prima Gone is great. But a Reasoning Gate or like a Dimension Fusion would be pretty bad. Thunder Dragon, okay. Man, who would have thought? Dark Magician. And I can't out that unless he gives me an out by attacking. But we can at least get another spy to protect ourselves. That feels good. He's got 2 Thunders, 1 and 1. Could be a monster. What is this? In my opponent's graveyard, place it on the field. What? Follow its card text as if you had used it yourself. Hold on. Target 1 spell card, place that target in the appropriate zone on your field, and as this card's effect resolution, follow its card text as if you had used it yourself. That's crazy. Wow. So he did find a way to the knock. Man, that Dueling Book sound is so loud. So he did find a way to the knock. Maybe we take these out? Just to play around that. He's seen it, so like maybe he keeps in the flip stuff. He really didn't see anything except Rat. Rat exiled. He saw the Rhoda. Dushoot feels good. I mean, Saku probably. We can maybe take a Mind Control. Smashing Ground feels good too. I do like starting with the Spy though, just for some protection. And the knocks like don't feel great. I mean, he's setting Apprentice Magicians, but it's not too bad. I think we just run with this. Maybe we can take out one of these, because that's not like that fantastic. We're probably grabbing Exiled Force anyway. We just go with this. All right, 55 card deck. We start with Pot of Greed again, which is really nice. Do we want a Rhoda for something? We could Rhoda for Assailant. Yeah, I think we Rhoda first. Let's thin. Let's thin the deck, see if we can get a Dust Shoot or something. But what's the best starting play in this deck? Is it just Goblin Attack Force? I think I'm going to get Assailant. And then we'll pot. And I think I just lead on Giant Rat here. And just set a Saku. This feels okay. No Dust Shoot. Okay. 2 cards to out that. That feels good. Dark Fusion. What else you got? Warrior Lady. Okay. All right. Exchange. Okay. So I'll take the hand, or take whatever that is. This is such a weird deck, but it might actually work. But then again, I mean, we have 2 cards here, like both of these out this. He can take the knock or something. I'll take Dark. Oh, I have to give it to opponent's hand. Didn't realize I had to hit that. Okay, cool. All right, well, this is good. We can go Assailant, and honestly, like, Breaker... I'm going to set the knock. Breaker into that doesn't feel fantastic, I don't think. We have Dark Magician, which is not good, but we'll just summon this and try to get in. We do. We'll set the knock, and we'll pass. He can't Breaker this. Like, if he Breakers and uses the effect, then he can't run over it. He is going to summon it. If he runs over it, we banish it, so he may as well use it. He knows we have Mirror Force, but he knows we know he has Breaker. So we should... Okay, cool. Now he can't run over this. We can Smashing Ground and keep getting in. But I don't know if we want to Smashing Ground, honestly. I think we save it because we're attacking over it anyway. Yeah, let's just attack over it anyway. Cool. Then we'll set, and I guess we'll set this too. We're up +3 on cards. Is this just game? We flip this, 24 plus 17, that's 41. It's not quite game. But I think we flip it anyway. That could be like a Torrential or something, and he could get some value off of that. But I'm okay with that, because then I can just follow that up with a normal summon. Nothing? Okay. Let's just get in. 41. And now, I still don't think I want to, like, search anything, because I don't know exactly what I'm going to want. And I want to use this profitably. Reload, sure. And this is where the curse of the 55 card deck comes in. Hopefully. Double shuffle. And hopefully those are 3 dead cards. He's got Chaos. We do have Mirror Force. We're at 8k. Thunder Dragon's fine. Puts him on just 2 cards. Both of those have to be relevant, or at least one does. A big monster won't do it. We have Smashing Ground. Prima. Okay. Alright. Tribute for Jinzo. Okay. This is still just game, though, unless he has a set. Well, no, he can't have a set, right? Because it was Dark Prima? Yeah. Yeah, and I totally missed that because I was looking at his grave. Okay, we'll take 12. Totally cool. And honestly, I mean, we don't even really need to crash. We can just... That's a machine. Yeah, we can just do this. Alright, made it to game 3. How do the dust shoots feel? I feel like we slide those out going second. That's what I've been doing in Warriors, and that feels pretty good. Smashing Grounds feel really good. Saku feels good. Knock, not so good. Oh, we sided out the level 2. I still think that's fine. Book, maybe. Wang Hu, maybe. I just feel like we need outs to things. Grand Marg could be good. It's just such a... It's a weird... It's like Reasoning Gate, but Dark Magician, but other stuff. So I guess we just run with this, honestly. Maybe it's good to have the level 2 in there somewhere. Just kind of sit on the board, answer any sets that he plays, but I think I'm cool with this. Let's just do that. If he starts slow, we should be able to capitalize. That should be the specialty of this deck, after all. Being aggressive. Hopefully we don't get Trinity'd. Unlikely in 55, but with my luck, it's definitely possible. Okay. Okay, a lot of sets. Exchange. I'll take Dark. He decides what he wants. Would love to draw Heavy Storm off top. Would be fantastic. He can take Rhoda, so he can search for something. That's not bad, but I can still Smashing Ground this. Well, he might have spells here. But why would he want to do that knowing I have Smashing Ground? Maybe he has a judgment for it? But I think we attempt to attack over first and see what happens. Because if we do that and we can save the ground, that'd be great. Awesome. And then we just set 2 and pass. He can get any warrior now. This is kind of a blank card, so it's really 5 versus 5 here. Heavy Storm is okay. We'll just do that for the fun of it. Interesting Storm. Just losing 2 cards. Rhoda, that's fine. He knows we have Smashing Ground. He maybe doesn't know we have a second one of these. That's what we drew for turn. He doesn't have Chaos. Warrior Lady's fine. Set Warrior Lady? Okay. I mean, I think this is totally cool still. That can't attack over it. This can, which is fine if he wants to banish. Yep, we'll both banish. And I think we just pass here. He outs this. I have Prima to get it back. He puts something on board. I have Smashing Ground. I'm not going to Heavy Storm here. I'm just going to go to attack. That could be like a Scapegoat or something. I mean, he's playing RGT stuff. I could have set the Hex Seal Fusion. Probably should have. I don't know about putting Lily on the field. We could go 34. Let's do this. Doesn't seem like he's drawing anything relevant. If he sets something, we'll Heavy Storm next turn, and that's game. Okay. Thinking here. We can still get in for a good amount of damage. Let's go ahead and Storm. Decree. Dedication through Light and Darkness. Turn this to attack. 23 and 1,000 is not it, but 34 and 1,000 is it. Or we could set the Spy. Let's just try to go for game. It's an aggro deck. Morphing Jar. Okay. And that's okay. Yep. All right, we got match number 1. Let's hit match number 2. All right, you guys. In match number 2 versus Lakeview. It's hard to read these sideways names. Opponent's kind of up where we are in the 700s. We did break 700 finally. And our last deck seemed like kind of a meme deck. We got a 40-card list this time. No Pot of Greed, unfortunately, starting out. The question, do I set the rat or do I summon it? I think I'm cool just setting it. Maybe baiting something out there. We'll Dust Shoot, see what our opponent's working with. Okay, Chaos Turbo. We probably take the Breaker, right? Because everything else kind of gets value for him. Tsukuyomi is annoying, though. Knight, Tsuk, Thunder X2, Break, Jar. Knight Assailant we can just out. Raigeki Break's annoying. He might pull that at the start, though, to answer this set. And we can Dust Shoot. I don't really like doing that blind, but I'm gonna. We hit the break. Amazing. Unfortunately, this is a hand where we can't really aggress too much. I want to save the Mystic Swordsman. Just a Jar. Tsukuyomi doesn't do anything to this. Knight Assailant does, but we'll just get in for 14. And then I think we'll set one and just wait for him to use the Jar. Hopefully he uses it. Yep, you're good. Now we'll Dust Shoot. See what he's got. He's only got Thundra and Grave. I think we just take the Tsukuyomi here, because Knight Assailant we can answer. MST's annoying for sure. Mirror Force and MST, that feels like a pretty good storm. Puts him on just 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. I think we'll do that. +1. Okay, cool. Game definitely was not over, because we did not have a play outside of just attacking with Giant Rat, but still, I can definitely understand kind of scooping there. Just double Thunder Dragon in hand, nothing else. Now, what do we side in? Dust Shoot can come out, I think. Mind Control can go in for sure. Return? I mean, it's Chaos. So they're going to banish our stuff. We haven't seen a single Gigantes, or Gigantes, whatever this card is, yet today. He didn't see our spies. All he saw was Giant Rat. So he might think we're on burn or something. I'm cool with the Mind Controls. I don't think there's anything in here that I don't like, really. Saku doesn't seem fantastic. He's going to be setting a bunch of stuff. I think we just do this. Okay. Slower hand. Knock off the top is good. I don't usually like pulling that first because they don't always set like their most impactful set turn 1 or going first. Could do Warrior Lady. I'm going to go Assailant though because it's an Earth. So getting that engrave was probably more profitable for us. I think we'll set just Torrential. That's likely a jar or something. Yep. He might be being careful with it. Yep. And the thing with Torrential is, like, I don't really want to use it. Like, my monsters are going to be stronger a lot of the time, but if I'm going to use it, I want to use it early. Or to out something important. That's fine. Okay. I mean, I'm glad to see Snatch gone. Knock is not useful. So, theoretically, not a plus at all for him and a +2 for us. But that's okay. And he's likely going to set here. He's typing. Bad draws, maybe? Alright, we're back. I didn't even realize that that was a card destruction. I was used to that morphing jar. Takes 2. Middle, okay. Man, what a tough decision. Let's just hit this. So now we're down a lot. But that's Chaos Turbo. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Well, we do have an out to that flip. And then we can, like, maybe get in. If those are Raigeki breaks, I feel really good about that. No Chaos. We'll Rhoda. Looks like he's cool with that. We'll grab our Exiled Force because level 2 is a little more risky. Sangan, okay. He does still have to answer this Assailant. One of those could probably do it. Sinister Serpent. Okay, so that's definitely a Raigeki break somewhere back there. But I'll take the 17 if I can get in for it. Ring, okay. I don't think we set 2. I think we just set the 1. That still could be like a jar or something. Just setting some cards. Do we Goblin Attack Force Torrential? I don't think so, but I think we just summon that and just get in. MOF, okay. Pot of Greed. Sure. So he's building up a lot of cards here. Pot of Greed, that's fine. Got Chaos. It's the big push. We're at 63, so like we could definitely die. And this is where I think Earth Aggro, and Warriors to an extent too, if you get to this mid to late game point where there's a ton of advantage built up, it's kind of impossible to win. We already lost our ring, so we can't do damage that way. He should win this game. There is a possibility, though, he plays into this Torrential and then into this Mirror Force. Sets more cards. We'll Graceful ourselves. Gigantes would be nice. He's got Serpent Engrave, he's got all his Thunders gone, but like I don't think Duo is really that impactful here. It puts us lower. I think we get rid of the Duo for sure. I mean, I like all these cards, but I don't really want to pay the life, so I think we're gonna get rid of this. We're just gonna pass. Can't turn this into attack yet. Gotta wait one more end phase. Serpent. 13 in deck. Definitely want to hit this. Don't know why he's not just clicking, but that's cool. Dueling Book is always tripping. Maybe he can't. MOF. He's still got to show us Chaos. Gets back Snatch, okay. Okay, he shows us Chaos and we can scoop. All right, game 3. Trap dust shoot feels good. He's probably siding out his flips, right? He didn't see us set anything. I don't think we saw the spy at all. So I want to get these dust shoots in. I think the return is probably like fine to take out. I mean, it's good in the scenario that all my stuff is banished. But even then, like against a big chaos push, then, you know, it doesn't seem great. Seeing Gigantes would be nice. We could trim the monsters a little bit. Trim an Assailant, maybe. I kind of like Assailant, though. Maybe a Ground. Smashing Ground maybe is not that great. But it is solid. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I guess we just run with this, honestly. Like, the Dust Shoot is probably better. Maybe the Triple Dust is not as good. But I really like being able to clear those back rows. But then again, like, I'm cool, I think, with things like Raigeki Break resolving. Because he loses a card out of that. So we go down on the Dust Shoot. Okay. This is solid. Not what I want, not what I want. That's what I want. And we can send... I want to keep Gigantes. We can probably send Lily. We can send Mind Control, maybe, because we already have an out, but I really like having these outs. Let's send Lily. And let's send Rhoda. I like the Tornado. Let's send Mind Control. This is probably safer to keep. Then we normal. And we set, and we set. We'll go ahead and Dust Shoot. See what he's working with. Oh, this is really good for him. This is definitely like a spy hand, but it's probably... Gosh, I hate all of this. Serp. Spy, Knight, Goats, Snatch. Alright, I'm glad there's not a Lily. Yep. No judgments in our deck. So Spy, Knight, Goat, Snatch. Snatch is a solid out to that. Solid out to that. Here... Yeah, this is fine. You take Gigantes for sure. But I have plenty of aggression here. Yep. Okay. I don't know why I didn't Dust Tornado that in the end phase. But I'm okay with that. So we're definitely going to Rhoda here and save this knock. And we're actually going to grab this time. Because we're not running into anything here. Any back row. And then we'll get in for 14. So he's got Spy, Goats, Snatch. I think I still want to save this for Snatch. Unless I'm going for a game shot. He's got some unknowns here. Tribe. Yeah, Tribe's cool. You want to attack over this warrior? Go for it. Yep. What you want to call? Oh, Calling Beast. Calling Beast. Yeah, gotcha. I gotta discard for that. Yep. We can attack over this with the attack force. Now, do we want to save this for Snatch, or do we want to hit his end phase? That's Goats. I think we'll hit it. And this is okay. We only have 2 in hand. If he draws Duo, which is like 1 card, it's pretty much over. Spy. Okay, I'm fine with that. Do we go attack force? I think so. Mirror force, okay. He knows we have knock, so he has to play around that pretty much forever. I think we Warrior Lady try to get in. And we'll pass. Get the spy out of there. Spirit Reaper, okay. Gigantes is pretty solid. I think we just banished the rat. It's gonna take 16. Upstart. He does have a snatch. Still. So he's gonna take this, for sure. Yep. This is only 900, though, since we get that extra 1,000. Oh, this sucks. We actually lost. Because we don't have anything to discard, so we can't out our own thing. I mean, we could attack into this. It's a Night Assailant, though, probably. But I have to do it because otherwise he just Reapers and takes my hand. Night Assailant, yep. Chaos is live. That Night Assailant loop was very good. If you didn't have that, we'd be in a much better spot. You can't really set, because if we out that, I can get another Goblin attack force. Out my own Gigantes. We get 1,000, though. I just get 100. Okay, okay. Rhoda. Don't really have a ton to think about here. Gigantes is pretty big. We do have one left, thank God. Don't have a Blade Knight or anything to attack over it, so we'll grab this. Okay. And then that goes to defense. We have no cards in hand, so I'm not worried about the Reaper. We are dead to BLS. No Serpent. We don't have Chaos. Well, we're not playing BLS or anything, so it doesn't really matter too much. I guess we just set. Can't turn that to attack just yet. Hopefully he sided out his Nox and whatnot. Did we lose our ring? We still have ring. Ring 23, it's close. 3 cards, he is likely to draw out of this before we are. Zook. Okay. So that one pass. MST. I'm happy to get an MST out on that, I think. Thunders, that's fine. Thunder Dragon. Okay, for a 5. What you got? Is it that Gatling? No, not Gatling. Dark Bolter, okay. Okay, now we're chilling. Ah, this is really tough. We could get back a card. I think we have to get back a card. 1400 with Lily is not fantastic. Target the goblins. Okay. Cool. We're not going full into that, whatever that set is. Opponent hasn't said anything. Wonder if they're lagging out. Okay, we're back. Cool. This goes to defense. He didn't use this set, whatever it is. We got a lot of monsters in defense. Mirror Force is not great. That could be like an MOF or something. Maybe we do turn this to attack and get aggressive. I think that's fine. Could be like a Sangan or something. Magician of Faith, cool. See what he grabs. Definitely pot, right? Snatch. Okay, that's fine. He can get that and turn it to attack now. We could still draw out of this. We have Pot of Greed left. Sorry, what was the target? Pointing at Gravekeeper's Spy, M3. This one, I think. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, let's Mirror Force that. That does make sense, though. But now we keep our stuff. At least for the moment. What is this set? Is it like a dust shoot, maybe? Oh, this is tough. Hold on. 12? That's 900. So, like, if we get in for 1200, we can win. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Why am I attacking? Why am I even attacking? I can just ring. Oh, I swear if I threw this game. Okay. Let's see if he's got something. All right. We pulled it out. Meme deck and Chaos Turbo. All right. Let's what's the word? Reconvene. Let's reconvene with the deck. All right, guys, we are back with the deck, and I liked it. I mean, this is the first video, I think, where we won both of our matches, so that feels pretty good for sure. We did win both of our matches, right? I'm not misremembering that. But yeah, I did no practice games for this, just hopped in, so I'm sure I didn't play perfectly. Definitely let me know down in the comments, especially if you are a player of this deck. As far as what I like and don't like, I guess deck overall, I liked it to an extent. I think I would have liked it more had I seen more Gigantes, but I only saw it, what, one time in this entire thing, and it got snatched, so it didn't feel fantastic, but still, I do like the pressure that this puts on, and I think this is probably the reason to play the deck. I've heard other Earth players say that, and I definitely agree. A 1900 free special lets you get so aggressive that also threatens a heavy storm is fantastic. I do like the giant rats. I think just having recruiters feels really safe, and to be able to turbo into Lily, which is a card I really, really like. Too bad we didn't really get to use it. I guess we could have, but I threw it away instead. But yeah, I like the warrior package. I think whatever my main deck ends up being, just for the future, and feel free to leave suggestions. If there's decks that you guys want me to play, I'll definitely play, but would probably have a warrior package in it. I just really like being able to tutor out Exiled Force, level 2, I mean, DD Warrior Lady to an extent, but really these things just to counter flips, and these to get a big monster. Goblin Attack Force actually overperformed. I mean, it was pretty much the reason we won the game. If we didn't have exactly Goblin Attack Force there, we lose. But yeah, I like this card, even though it gets changed to defense. The cool thing, and a couple profiles go into this, it forces your opponent to commit something to the board to out it. Like if you saw, he committed a spy, instead of setting it, he committed it to the board in attack mode, no value off of the flip, just to out the Goblin Attack Force, which is not fantastic. So even though it does take a while to turn back up, 2300 damage is nothing to scoff at. 2300 with ring, that's 46. This connecting in a ring is 46 by itself. That's like 2/3 of the way there almost. So yeah, pretty good. 2D Assailant feels fine, no complaints there. I do really, really like the Spy. It makes me feel very, very safe behind it. And, you know, again, like it's the best or second or third best monster in GOAT format. Anything else interesting here? I don't really know for sure whether I like Mind Control or Smashing Ground better. I definitely love the Triple Dust Tornado. You guys know I'm a fan of that in the Warrior deck. I like it here even more than I do there. And yeah, I think that's about it. Didn't have a chance to side in the Cold Waves, although I do really like those. I don't like the return. Maybe the situation just didn't come up, but yeah, overall, I think it is a good deck for sure. I don't think it's as good as the Warriors deck we played last video, or honestly as the Goat Control we played in the very first video, but that's just my personal opinion right now. Maybe that'll change with more testing. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna let you guys get back to your day. Hopefully it's a good one. I'm JP Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course, drop a like if you liked the video. Let me know in the comments what I did right and what I did wrong, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I'm JP Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.